you leave it on. But in this shack, it gets quite cold. It's got really not a lot till the amplifiers are warmed up and everything. It can be quite cold in here, so I think I'll get one and put on it, and it'll be good. But yeah, on the whole, everything's pretty good this way, Eddie. M0EDY and CKP.
M0CKP, M0EDY. Yeah, I tend not to hear you so much on 40 these days. It's got a bit quiet of an afternoon. Used to be loads of people coming in. So I don't know where everybody's disappeared to. I know a lot of them go down on 10 metres, but not 10 metres, on 80 metres of a night, but I'm always tucked in bed by then. And I say, not heard your dad for a while on 40. So I wonder where everybody's disappeared to, Dave.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been doing a bit of work, you see, so I'm... it's just like it's quite cold. I've been rained up today, so really not much. Just been mincing around here today, but hopefully back on the spanners tomorrow. So it just depends what workload I've got. I ain't got a lot on, then you'll hear me about, you know, or if I'm decided that I'm going to be here for the day doing something, you know, got something in the workshop to do, then I'll pop in every now and then, have a through and switch it on, have a bit of a chat, and then go and get on with something again, you know. So that's probably why you've not heard me, but I'm sure as the days get more messier and it's raining, get more use out of the radio, over.
Yeah, I mean, it's like having nets of an afternoon, everybody coming in and out. I mean, I haven't heard Tom called in this afternoon, but he didn't hang about. I don't hear many of the regulars that used to come in, but yeah, perhaps they're all doing other things. And a lot of them might, let's say, if it's open, you're going to go up there and try and work a bit of DX, aren't you? I mean, Friday afternoon I had 7 contacts into Argentina on PSK, one after another, bang, 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 and I was only running 30 watts, so I mean, you're going to, I stopped up there because it was so good. I mean, I don't do a lot of the Digimode, but when it opens up, you can have a lot of fun up there, so I presume they've all sort of up on 10 until it drops out about this time, doesn't it? Because the clock's went back the weekend, so they'll probably all be migrating back down here. But yeah, nice to hear you. Pass my regards on to your dad when you hear him. Anyway, we had some nice chats, didn't we, me and your dad? But yeah, if you're busy and you got your hands in an engine, I suppose you ain't got time to play radio every day.
I'd like to play radio all the time, but unfortunately it don't pay the bills, Eddie. Yeah, I will. I'll pass it on to him when I hear him. And, yeah, Tom and that are all still about. They say it's about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Some of them go up on 80, you know. And sometimes like with you lot.
It's already more than just CKP clear. Just let me know how you get on with that light stability, Chris. So that's interesting. Bye-bye, mate.
Yeah, will do. I'll call you as soon as I've got it on and got some info. Cheers.
Yeah, bye-bye.
QRZ, Mike 0, Echo Delta Yankee.
G0JNT. Good afternoon, Mike 0, Echo Delta Yankee. Name is Eddie, Echo Delta Yankee, like the call. And I'm in a wet, grey, and miserable Exmouth, but not to worry, at least I've had something I can stop in the shack all afternoon. G0JNT, M0EDY.
M0EDY, G0JNT. 59 plus here into Grimsby, North East Lincolnshire, and my name is Les. I wonder how you copy. I don't think we've worked before any, so nice to work in for the first time. M0EDY, G0JNT, bye.
G0JNT, M0EDY. Okay there, Les, well you're 59 plus. No problem at all, absolutely cracking through. Very strong indeed, so certainly got a good copy on you. Bad conditions haven't been too bad this afternoon. I've been on for about an hour and a half, something like that, and it's been reasonably stable there. Working conditions here is an ICOM IC7400 SM20 def mic, peaking at about 100 watts into a ZS6BKW dipole up at about 35 feet. But its dog legs folded, bent and twisted into a very tiny seaside garden. G0JMT, M0, EDY.
EDY, G0JMT, it's okay, Eddie. We're actually 59 plus 10 dB on that last over, so we'll call it 59 plus 10 there. And thank you for the report from
Stable there.
Exmal there in, so that's in Exmal, that's in Devon, isn't it, if I remember rightly, Eddie? Well, I wonder what sort of weather you've got down there. It's been a bright and sunny day here today. About 14 degrees Celsius, I believe. And no complaints, really. So, yeah, very good. Okay, on your IC7400 there, and the antenna that's bent around the car to high. Well, the antenna here is a very short inset. It's only 40 to 50 feet in total length, Eddie. It's tuned remotely with a smart tuner. Probably hear a bird chiming cock in the background. I do apologise for that. Stop squawking now, that's good. Yeah, the antenna is, it's only 6 feet above the ground at the low point, at the feed point, Eddie. And at the high point it rises to the top of the chimney stack, so I don't know, 25 to 30 feet or something like that. And I'm running 150 watts at the moment, Eddie. M0EDY, G0JMT.
G0JMT, M0EDY. Yeah, okay there, Les. I've just brought your QRZ page up. Yeah, excellent pictures on there, very fascinating. My friend's got the TS990, 2E0KKA. Yeah, beautiful looking, beautiful bit of kit that is. I've had a play with that. Really, really nice. I like the old military equipment. When I read PW, I always read that guy who's Bill. I spoke to him on the radio a couple of times actually when he's been trying out some of the military kit, and when I seen your photographs I thought, I wonder if you know the gentleman in Kidderminster who writes in PW. I always read sort of what new radio his dad sent to him and whatever. Quite a little interesting article actually that, and yeah, some nice pictures, and looks like you've restored quite a few of these old radios, so they look absolutely immaculate, Les. Absolutely mint. Yeah, really nice collection you've got there. I like how you put them all on the rack in. That looks very nice and all. What's that on the radio? I'm trying to work out. I'm looking at your shack pictures there. Is that the 9000 or the 5000 FT? I can't really tell. It looks like the 9000, but yeah, very nice radios there, Les. I'm sure you have a lot of fun with them. Yeah, WX down here, grey, miserable, wet, misty. Dave has sitting in the shack having a chat to someone. Hasn't been very nice at all day. It's got that sort of misty rain in the air. I mean, you go out and jump you got there. I like how you put them all on the rack in. Although the last couple of days have been quite pleasant. Today hasn't been very nice at all there, Les. G0JMT, M0, EDY.
Yes, okay, Eddie. M0EDY, G0JMT, right back. Yes, okay. Yeah, super strong signal from you still there, from Exmouth there, Eddie. And okay on the comments on my station on the QRZ there. Yeah, I do actually like the TS990 very much. I've only had it for about 2 months, Eddie. It's a superb bit of kit, as you all know. I think you said you've had a go with your friend of yours who's got one there. Who's got one like that, so yeah, good stuff. Yeah, the other bit of Japanese equipment is the Fox Tango DX9000, which I used to have before I had the 990 Eddie. But I think, in my opinion, the 990 by Kenwood is obviously a better radio. But that's only my opinion, of course. I've got to say that, haven't I? Hi. Yes, okay, on the military kit, well, I do I've always been interested in military wireless sets, Eddie, from the age of 14. I'm now 63, coming on 62 rather, approaching 63. So I've been collecting them for a long time. And what you see on the QRZ page there, none of it is really restored. That is the condition of the radios when I collect them, Eddie. If they're not in original and unmodified condition, you know, good clean condition, then I don't buy them. I only collect the best examples because, in my opinion, there's no point in spending good money on radios that aren't part. That sounds maybe a little bit arrogant to say that, really, but these days, if I'm going to spend money on some military wireless equipment, I only want stuff that's not being messed about with, Eddie. So there we go. It's okay on the weather down there. Well, you obviously got you've got the worst of the weather by the sound of things. I hope it improves for you there. Like I say, we've had a very good day here in Grimsby, and just to put the icing on the cake, it's my wedding anniversary today, Eddie. 26 years married, so I'm going to treat myself and the good lady to a nice Indian takeaway in a couple of hours' time, I think, Eddie. M0 EDY G0JNT.
G0JNT M0EDY. Yeah, okay there, Les. Yeah, I agree, actually. You can only spend it when you want. So you might as well get the best you can for that amount of money. It's pointless paying top dollar for something and then spending even more on it to get it in the condition you want. So, you know, it didn't sound arrogant, because I can see what you mean there. I mean, you've got to buy something that, you've got to buy something that you think is worth the money and is the condition you want. I mean, there's always plenty of knockabout radios, and I always think, well, let somebody else buy them, so I can see the point. This 7400 I've had for, well, it'll be getting on for 12 years next May. I came into the hobby from CV through the M3 course, which me and the XYL did. Then we did our 2E0 course, and I carried on and got the full course in 2005. Unfortunately, I missed the last RAE. It was oversubscribed at the local college down Payton, so I had to do it the long way round. Because once I got the M3, I started studying for that, but I couldn't get in to the college course, the night school course, so I had to do it the long way round via the intermediate licence and then the full in May 2005. Don't regret it, really do enjoy the hobby. Do a lot of Digimode, PSK, dabble with a bit of Wiki and slow scan TV, and generally try as many bands as possible to try and get a contact on. As you probably know, 10 and 12 metres has been very good over the last couple of weeks. We've had some fantastic contacts up there, but it tends open, you've got a wet bit of string, you can usually work somebody clear. You don't need a great deal of sort of power to work down when it's open. But yeah, do enjoy the hobby. It still fascinates me how it all works, although I do understand it. So hopefully I'll be still keen in another 20 or 30 years. I'm only 54, so I'm quite a youngster to the hobby, only been in about 10 years. But certainly met some very interesting people at the clubs and via amateur radio there, Les. And actually, quite a few people I've spoke to have the same opinion. The 990, the TS990, has knocked a lot of the prestige radios off their pedestal. I think it's done ICOM's a bit of damage with the 7700 and the 7800, and I think it's done a bit of damage to Yaesu. The filtering capabilities, my friend has shown me, and he sat in front of it for about a month with the manual. The manual's more like a encyclopedia, isn't it, on the 990. He showed me the manual. I couldn't believe how big it was. But the filtering capabilities are absolutely amazing, aren't they, on the 990? I was very impressed. A little bit out my price range, but very nice radio. G0, Juliet November Tango, M0, EDY.
Yes, okay, Eddie. M0 EDYG0JNT returning. Yes, okay. I made a little bit of a list of your comments there, and all very good, of course. He's still cracking signal here in Grimsby. Okay, you came into the hobby via CB, I think you said there, Eddie. But I also had a bit of a dabble with CB. A long time ago, like I said, I think I'm 62 now, Eddie. The last time I used a CB radio, I was 29 years of age, so that's going back a long time. My first interest, well, you can see my biography. If you read my biography, you will see how I got into wireless and amateur radio. I classify them as two different things within the hobby. I'm 50% interested in operating modern equipment, and I'm 50% interested in collecting and using the older stuff. So you probably gather that if you read my biography there, which you might get a bit of a laugh if you read it. I don't know. Very good. Yes, you mentioned the comments about the filtering on the 990 and it being a good radio. Well, the truth is, Eddie, most, if not all, of the modern Japanese and American-made equipment, SDR equipment, all of it, it's all very good. It's really, you buy really what floats your boat, as we say here in Grimsby. I think these days the technology has got such a standard or a state that really there's maybe not a lot of difference in between the radios. And the only difference is the amount of bells and whistles on them and the amount of money you want to spend. So, in the past I've had very much cheaper choice, and it's only all my time of life I've been able to afford to buy a 990. And the 990 has got its faults like all other radios. It's a great radio, but it's not perfect. It's 97, 98% perfect in my opinion, but it can be improved, and hopefully with a future firmware upgrades from Kenwood, it will be sorted out. There is one or two issues with it which most 990 owners are not too happy with, but I'm sure that is also the case with all the other the major brands and the flagship radios. You mentioned the 7700 there. I've got varying views about the 7700. Personally, I wouldn't buy one. The best radio that Icon has produced, but there again, that's only my opinion, and has got to be taken that way. You might be listening. The 7800, originally when that came out, that had also got some problems as well. But later models, I think they called it the 7800 Mark II or something, that I think they sorted out the problem. And of course that's soon to be replaced with the IC 7850 Eddie, which goodness knows how many thousands of pounds that's going to cost. I would hate to think. I'm certainly not in a position to buy one of those, and there is also a special edition of that which is going to produce some worldwide distribution, and I understand that the UK has been allocated just 11 of those radios. That's to celebrate 50 years of Icon production, Eddie. Just mentioning that as you're an Icon man there, hi. So very good. Yeah, the man in Kidderminster you mentioned there, I think that's probably Ben, G4 BXD, is it? G4 BXD, I think that's Ben. I think he writes in Practical Wireless. I do read his articles when they're in Practical Wireless, Eddie. And in fact, I've actually met Ben. I actually did go down to Kidderminster quite a few years ago to buy some equipment from him, and I have worked on the air several times. M0 EDY G0JNT.
G0JNT, M0 EDY. Yeah, I know there was issues with the 7700 and the 7800 with the PAs and the outputs, and things have changed, and they bought Mark II versions. And the 7850, yeah, and they are going to make a 50th anniversary one. Now, is that gold coloured? I saw somewhere in a magazine they're bringing out a gold-coloured 7800 or 7850, and there's only a few of them allocated to each country. Yeah, as you say, it will be quite an expensive army. To be fair, I've had this 400, 11 and a half years, and it's served me well. Very few problems. Extension speaker went. Extension speaker socket went on the back after about 8 years, and a little FET transistor packed up inside. But 11 and a half years from new, I ain't complaining. I mean, I can't knock it. I've had pretty good reliability out of it, so I'm reasonably happy. And it's probably about time I upgrade it to something more modern, because it's like 12-year-old technology in it. I'd probably be amazed if I put a more modern radio next to me. But it serves its purpose, and it does its job for me, and I enjoy it. Like you said, whatever radio you've got, that's quite a lot to do. But yeah, my friend noted actually when he had the TS990 that the auto knock wasn't as good as other radios he'd had, that knocked the interference out and whatever, the tuners and stuff. And he did send a couple of emails to Kenwood, and then in the last software update, I don't know if that's the right phrase to use, but you can download updates for the radio, can't you, for the software and stuff. Well, the last software update cured the problem. So, yeah, obviously Kenwood were listening to the sort of users and did something about it. And hopefully they continue to improve the radio. As one comment my friend who made actually, 2E0KKA, unfortunately he was a licensed amateur in the Middle East for like 20 odd years, but coming back here they won't recognise his Middle East call sign because he'd done the exam out there and stuff, so he's got to start again and go through our license structure. That's why he's got a 2E0 there. But yeah, it's nice to know they're improving the radios as time goes on. But I'll put it back to you, Les, for any finals there. Nice to chat with you, and thank you for coming back to the call there. It's probably going to stick the end in the kitchen and get a coffee now. T0, Juliet November Tango. Thanks for the nice chat, Les. I'll put it back to you. M0, EDY.
Yes, okay, Eddie. M0, EDY, T0, JNT. Yes, okay. Well, conditions are changing a little bit on the band. We're getting the people shouting and making funny noises. I suspect on the continent that's starting to come through now. It's getting approaching darkness here already, so good time to conclude the QSO, of course, for that reason. Yeah. Okay, on the firmware upgrade on the 990 there. I wonder when your friend actually bought his 990, possibly a little bit some time ago before I bought mine, because when I bought mine it had got obviously the latest firmware installed, which was version 1.06 if I remember. I'm not sure what was included in that latest firmware, but I'm sort of under the belief or the hope that Kenwood are going to bring out some new firmware for the 990, hopefully in the next few months. I know in the case of the TS590, Eddie, there is a new firmware upgrade which is going to be available from January 2015. So you never know, about the same time they might have some new software for the 990 as well. My main gripe, if you like, with the 990 is the S-meter calibration doesn't follow the same standard as most other brands. You have to get an accurate S-meter reading, you have to switch on the preamp, which brings it into alignment with most other makes of transceiver without them having to switch in the preamps. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but that's one of the little idiosyncrasies of the rig at the moment. And also the spectrum display on the TFT display is a little bit coarse. It's not so refined as position a lot sharper. So maybe they'll improve that as well, Eddie. Okie dokie, we could waffle on forever more about this, I suppose, but very nice working you today. I think for the first time, if you hear me on the band again, please give me a call, Eddie, and I'll do the same with you there down in not so sunny Exmouth. So thank you for a nice contact, and 73M0EDY G0JNT listening briefly then QRT.
Yeah, 7-3 there, Les. It's been a pleasure to have a nice QSO. Thank you very much, and hopefully we can do it again. Take care, happy anniversary, and enjoy the meal with the XYL there, Les. Bye for now, 7-3 from M0 EDY.
7-3, Eddie, thank you.
Das sind doch keine schlechten Werte. Hör mal zu. Also die allermeisten Röhrenstufen, die auf dem Markt sind, wenn du die auch nur auf die investierst, dann holt man die doch von den letzten Schrottläden raus. And I guess the people are stretching out a bit.
Still copying me, Tony. Mike 0, Bravo Golf 0.
That mate has just sold a load of cylinders. There you go. Radio, I'm going to make carry on with my phone call and watch my programming quiet, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I'll be on standby, so if he goes lovely and quiet, if he goes quiet, I might fright him, but if not, I'll catch you later. Cheers for now, Steve.
What's your G8 call sign? Come on, Vernon. Tell us. I know you can hear me.
Ну как вы работаете с этим Эдвином? Янки Браво Зира Делта Джульет. Какой сегодня неадекватный мужик, странно, обычно так хорошо все реагирует. Я ему раз 5 сказал, репорт 5-9 плюс.
What's your G8 call sign? Come on, Vernon. Tell us. I know you can hear me.
What is your G8 call sign, old man? What is your G8 call sign?
Same on Vernon's in
Let me
G8.
know.
He's installed in the asylum. We're all sharing the same one.
I'll probably open the door today, which is a bit naughty, really. Because it can all be a lot that way. Like one day, you never know your luck. Or bad luck.
You've already got that.
GEQ.
Yeah, they want people.
Copy.
G0 Tango Bravo Sierra. G0 TBS M3 YSP. What's happening on here? Anything interesting happening, Barbie, in the way?
QSK on the side.
All these jammers should be I've got stereo. All the stereo, I've got quadraphonic.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, I haven't missed anything. All right, you lot carry on then. If I haven't missed anything, I might as well not stop and listen. I'll be probably doing myself all witless. I'll catch you later on then. You take care. Cheers for now.
What's your GH call sign? Come on, Vernon. Tell us. I know you can hear me.
Using the pitch tool sensor unit, you're holding against the mouse.
Yep, I'm with the echo.
It's a bit obvious.
You're very, very strong. Yeah, I wonder what carrier using, but very, very strong signal. Very clear, actually. So that compliment, and you put it just in the post through.
Hold on. That's a Cobra 148.
I thought it was a NATO 2000. That's what I was told. He runs a NATO 2000 with an echo chamber.
You may have a reverb version. There's double A version. I had one with the on the tape on, but you name it in a way of a microphone on TV, I've been there and got it, done it.
What's your GH call sign? Come on, Vernon. Tell us. I know you can hear me.
There's springs on the RM one, isn't it?
Hola, ¿hay alguien por aquí? ¿A una Kilonian pregunta? Yeah, what's it like where you are today there, Ron? Is it lovely and sunny? Big cloudy over here today. I think it's going to start raining in a minute. Going to get the washing in quick before we get soaking. Anyway, hope you're keeping well down there in Fareham. Certainly it's looking bright and sunny out where you are.
No, it's not. It's raining. It's raining, Vernon, from G0BCK. I was just shooting too. I hope you're well. That's the main thing, Vernon. G0BZ, my foresight. And I'll hook up with you.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine there, Ron. It's all the others out there. Oh, dear. Okay, mate. We'll catch you later. I'm going to bring the washing in. I'm just looking now. It's going to get soaked, otherwise I'll have wasted a whole day washing. So I'll bring it in and put it by the fire. Keep it nice and warm. Catch you later on. You have a good one. I don't know if you can hear anyone else out there. They're not all terribly strong at the moment. Catch you then. Cheers.
Get the iron on the go. I don't bother so hard these days. I'm just hanging up. So anyway, speak to you later.
Yeah, we'll catch you later then, Ron. You take it easy. You have a good evening. Cheers and out. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
QSK on the side.
QSK on the side? One night for a coffee. Got your ears on good, buddy.
QSK on the side.
I might should have got the wrong, the worst rush on guard. G0BZ, cut it.
Can't tell me do it again.
Can we get down to some sensibility? G0 CQ G0B Golf 0 Bravo Zulu Kilo G0BZ. Thanks for calling and listening.
J
Germany 3 Tango Germany Bravo.
QCEQ.
Portable station. Please try again. Golf 90. Quebec, I'm not sure. And I have the other stations. I know there's several on frequency. Please try again. 210 question mark. Foxtrot Quebec G0BZK. Sorry, old man, I just cannot get your the first letter of your suffix. Please try again.
I think Sierra Foxtrot Queen, I think.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you, the gentleman, just calling in and letting me know that. Golf 10 Sierra Foxtrot Quebec. We've had a QSO, I'm not sure before. Anyway, my name's Ron, Romeo Austin Everett, November. There is QSP on the frequency, and this time of day, you know, the Continental come up, which they're entitled to. GM0SF SFQ G0BZK. My name's Ron, QTH Merriman Hampshire. I'm running about 80 watts for a full 50D.
Fox 5 Delta Mike Delta, il y a F1 novembre Victor X8 sur la fréquence, mais il était avec ATX QRP, il va passer avec autre chose, parce que j'ai l'impression que vous l'entendez pas, je vous passe le micro. F6 Alpha Romeo Lima pour le QSO Fox 5 Delta Mike Delta portable 58.
To your family, your friend Tony, 73 is my pleasure contact. Ciao ciao, bye bye. Ok, allora vi aspetta Yuba che girare antenna di nuovo per Belgrado. Un moment please. Yuba, arrivare lì, Adesso ho messo il motore più forte e arrivare lì da te in un attimo, Oh, moment please, ok. Okay. Do you copy, Yuba? Tu lo sentivi quell'inglese o no? No, a me arrivava bene 5-9 quando ho girato la...
E allora quando parlare? Dopo? Adesso? Adesso o dopo?
Come adesso, dopo?
Che lui lavorare il figliolo, tu non potere parlare.
Ma io parlare, no, un momento.
Io posso chiamare te?
Ma no, poco più va.
Non capire niente io, madonnuccia mia. Ti chiamo o figliolo ancora in Skype? Ah, ok, allora ti chiamo di là, dai. 2 secondi. Così io qua a spegnere tutto. Ah, no. Fatto casino. Vabbè, non problema. Ai.
Hotel United Yankee waren Fox Marvel, dus Fox, joh, que passa aqui a pilha, galera, essa aqui é assim, tá ligado?
Impossible. Et on était parti avec
Leonor, também que isso vamos ver em Nova York, vamos ver Orlando, vamos ver Miami, Panamá y esto, Guinness aquí de Cartagena de Indias. Y 2 viajes estupendos. Vale, Luís, vai a pegar una volteta per aquí, que pensa que ara... Gràcies per haver-me atès, et desitjo el millor de lo millor, saludos a la mestressa, que ho passeu bé i hasta la propera. I a 3, Juliet Eco, i a 3, K.O.
Molt bé, Antonio. Aviam si un dia ens animem i ens trobem i fem un dinar. Bueno, ara no, ara perquè tens problemes, aquests petits problemes que tens amb la senyora, no? Però, en fi, ja ho farem, si Déu vol. Molt bé, una abraçada, Antonio. I això de l'ascensor és una gran idea, es vol creguis, és una gran idea. Tu que ho pots fer perquè tens un ull de l'escala bastant gran i ho pots fer-ho fàcilment, no? Suposo que seran d'aquests que l'ossen des de baix, no? Amb aire comprimit i tiren cap amunt. Molt bé, Antonio, una abraçada. Adéu, ja ens escoltarem.
Ok, sí senyor, realment és un elevador, no és ascensor perquè es necessiten molts ets i uts pels ascensors, però és un elevador, i és magnífic, és estupendo. Ja n'he vist 2 d'instal·lats i, escolta, queda una meravella. La caixa de l'escala, així com antes veien. The number 8? The number 8, please? Reporting well, over. Kilo 0. Good morning to you. Bye-bye.
Mike Sweden. It's going QRT because big tuning, big QRM is going QRT. It's over.
E depois lá para os 80 metros, lá para os 3.700, se o alguém quiser